D&D in a castle, what? Hey, what's up, everyone? This is going to be about tactical fights with no showdown or slowdown. Tactical fights with no slowdown. So we all know that combat makes or breaks a game. Okay, so not all games. Some systems keep fights short, brutal, and to the point. But D&D, settling into combat means you're strapping in for 30 minutes or maybe 2 hours if it's a complex fight. And that's half of your time at the table. It's half your session all the way gone. And your players deserve better. They deserve fights that get them out of their seats, shouting plans at each other, feeling the tension in the air. If they're on their phones, you've already lost them. So how do you keep combat fast, deadly, and cinematic? Start by setting expectations. Even in session 0, let players know that combat is going to move quickly. There's no perfect tactical huddles in the middle of the fight. If they're planning a big summon or a complex spell, they should have it ready before their turn comes up. They should know. So you should let them know in the session 0 and then remind them right before the start of the first combat. Other things that you can do are to pre-roll your enemies' initiatives. Pre-roll their damage to, better yet, use the average damage. It cuts down on the math of the table and keeps the momentum up. In big fantasy games, use minions, let them make the heroes look awesome, and then get them killed and off the board as fast as you can. Fast combat doesn't mean rushing everything either. Slow down for the big cinematic beats. The clutch crit, the Hail Mary save, the moment someone does something absolutely wild. Reiterate these moments so the players can really feel them and then snap right back up to speed. Manipulate the pacing of your encounter so that your players feel like they're watching a movie. So minis are great for clarity, but they do add a layer of complexity for you as the storyteller. If you're running Theater of the Mind, no shade, that's how I like to run most of my games, but make sure that what you are describing in the fiction is crystal clear, so your players understand what's going down and there's no misunderstandings about who's where or where the next bullet is going to go. So you are aware, the player's focus narrows in combat. It's just how we're wired under stress, even the fun kind. So telegraph the stakes. Who's in danger? What can change the fight, like a car they can shoot to blow up like an action movie? Make it obvious. And when I say obvious, I mean seriously. Make it obvious. If you put in something cool that the players could use to break up the back and forth of combat and change the world, don't set it up and waste it because the players didn't know that it was there for them to use in the first place. Let them know and let them choose to use it or to not choose it. Combat should feel like an action movie scene. Set expectations, trim the fat, spotlight the cool moments, and keep those stakes front and center in front of your players. What's your favorite trick for keeping fights moving? Drop in the comments. I would also like to steal that for my next game. And if you like stuff like this or this particular video, please hit the like and subscribe button. This is Big Bad Dungeon, where we believe great games deserve great stories.